Hello everyone, I'm Toby, the guy that you can see on your screen. I'm sorry about the webcam being in the way of a part of the screen, but I've had some issues with the software that I use to record my screen while also streaming on Twitch, so bear with me. I hope to have it fixed by the time the next video comes out. I thought I'd try a bit of a different approach and do a bit of a talk over. I'm not going to talk through the whole video, but just a bit of it, so I can give some maybe some hints and tricks as to what is my work process as I do some of these maps that seemingly more and more of you are starting to enjoy watching. I should add again that I do stream pretty much all the map making that I do on my Twitch channel. The name is Toby. There is also a lot of links down in the description below where you can see everything. If you would rather that I don't do these voiceovers during the videos, by all means let me know. This is just me testing different ways of doing it. This map was a bit of a test, really. Whenever new assets are made by Crosshead Studios, which is the kind of the main asset pack that I use, or asset creator, I tend to try and, not exclusively, but primarily use those new assets to try and see what I can do with them. So this, obviously with a lot of new wooden assets having been made and new stone assets too, I figured I'd give doing a little bit of a village a shot. It's loosely based off of another map which Crosshead do them or have made themselves, called that they do under Crossland. But yeah, so just trying to do a bit of a drawbridge here, inspired again by what I've seen from one of the released maps by Crosshead themselves, how they like to use the assets. I do end up deleting the bridge as I didn't think it worked really well for the map that I'd made. And also usually, I mean, whenever I do these smaller buildings and small, not really cities, but just, you know, kind of parts of cities, small districts, I suppose you can call them, I tend to just kind of improvise the layouts of the buildings and then filming afterwards. Here you can see, trying to see if I can find some different ways to do stairs. I always like to try and be creative with the assets, not necessarily used in the way they might be intended for, but try and see if I can make something else happen with them. But I do end up changing it up quite a bit. There's a lot of back and forth really in this video. Sometimes I have more of a direct idea of what I want to do and I just kind of do it with very little editing or readjusting afterwards, whereas to this one was pretty clear to me that I just wanted to work around with the assets, see what I could do, which is also part of the reason why this video is a little bit longer. Usually they're like 8 to 10 minutes or so, and this one, as you can see, a little longer than that. So there's going to be some redoing, maybe if there's parts of the videos where you think, ooh, I didn't like that. Maybe if you watch to the end of it, you'll see that it's been changed by the time you get to the end of the video. So some different buildings here and there. I still want to try and do more interior stuff. I've usually, whenever I do cities, just kind of did it the easy way of just doing a roof, and then it's up for whoever wants to use the maps to fill out the buildings with something else. But in this case, I wanted to do the interior instead of the roofs, so there isn't going to be any roofs, at least not initially. I might come back to this map and do some roofs at another time, but right now there isn't going to be any roofs on the buildings. It's just interiors. And again, I love the fact that there's so many of you who are interested in watching my videos. I like that a lot of people support the content that I put out. Seems like you guys do enjoy the maps based on the comments that I'm reading too. If you want to have any more information, any details on my work process outside of what I'm talking about right now, do make sure to hop in when I'm streaming these map making sessions live. It's a lot easier, of course, for me to talk to you live in the process of making this map than it is to get back to all of your comments and messages, which I do try to get back to all of them, of course. I didn't want to say too much here in the first video. Again, just a small little town with some rivers here and there, or rivers, not really, just small creeks going through the city, and just now, yeah. Rocks galore, more of a stony landscape. But let me know if you want to have more detailed, what can you call it, more detailed kind of navigations, I suppose, or narrations throughout the map making videos, or if you would rather, as it's been up until this point, that it's just the music playing in the background. I'll let you sit back, watch the rest of the video, and then yeah, let me know in the comments if you want more of this style of talk over, or if you would rather that it's just the video with the music on. And also, again, sorry about the webcam being in the way of some of the right side of the screen. I hope to have it fixed by the time the next video comes out. But as I said, right now I'm having a few issues with the software that I'm using to record it on. So I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe to all those things. It does really matter a lot, since I'm not a channel with a whole lot of following. All these follows that do come through truly mean a ton to me. So thanks for all the support up until now, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the video.